Hey, coming at you live from my room. So, I was surfing through the web, and one thing that people always see, like on a constant daily basis, is shit about animal abuse. Okay, whether you're watching TV and you see those, like, ads, help send money to care for these animals that we rescued, or 10 likes for this dog that was beaten, or help get this guy exposed for posting a video of him beating the hell out of his dog for pissing on the floor. Okay, that is one thing that just really irks me, is people who abuse their pets because their pets did something wrong. Okay, coming from experience, like, I know how easy it is to want to just kick the shit out of your dog sometimes. But you can't do it. For very obvious reasons. For one, your pets don't know what the hell you're saying to them. They don't know that humans speak words and that words are composed of letters and that there's a thing called language. Okay? Because those are human things. People things. Okay? Animals of all kinds don't know what the fuck language is. Okay? Because to them, it's just noises. Okay? To them, they don't speak to each other. They don't go, hey man, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm about to go on a walk with my owner. How about you? Oh, I'm going to the park, going to play fetch. Okay. They don't fucking get that shit. Okay? They don't know what the hell we're saying. Okay? Anytime they want to express themselves, they either do it in body language or with sound. Okay? They don't speak clear words. They don't speak words to each other. Okay? It's not how it works. That's a people thing. Alright? So when you're trying to discipline your dog or your cat or whatever, you can't just sit there and scream at them and beat the hell out of them. Because they don't know why you're mad. They don't know why they're getting beat up. They don't know what they did wrong if you are not showing them what they did wrong and telling them no. Okay? Simple words, people. All you gotta use is simple words when it comes to training your animals. Let them know what good boy, good girl, the word good is, okay? Let them know that good is thumbs up, A-okay, and the word no and bad, that means no, you don't want to do this. This is a bad thing. Don't do it, okay? If they pee on the floor, take them, stick their face in the pee, and you tell them, no, you don't pee on the floor. You go to the potty, and then you show them the potty. You put them in the potty. You show them, you do this here, okay? That's what they need to understand. It may take them a few times. You have to be patient with them, which is the second thing. Patience. You have to be patient with your pets. Again, they have the span of like a 2-year-old, okay? They don't give a fuck what you're trying to say to them, what you're trying to do. Your life is completely irrelevant to theirs. If they want to go do whatever they want to do, they're going to go and do it. That's just how they are. So you've got to show them, and guide them through processes and do it repetition, over and over and over again. And if you're not willing to, point number 3 here, commit to your pet, you don't deserve to have one. Plain and simple. Like, if you do not have the time and the patience and the commitment for your pet, you don't deserve to have one. Okay? Because if you can't handle a pet, how can you even handle a kid? Kids are just as messy and just as gross, and they take just as much time to train as a pet does. So how can you have kids but have to beat the ever-living shit out of your dog because it peed on your couch? Train your pet not to do those things. It takes time, and it takes commitment, and it takes proper language. Okay? You can't just yell at your dog, beat the shit out of them, or whatever animal you have, because they don't understand. Okay? If your horse bucks you off, it's because it doesn't fucking want you on its back. Okay? Like, I mean, if put yourself into that animal's position, If you are a dog and you don't know anything about the human world or anything about toilets or anything like that, you're going to do what you were born to do, and that is dog, okay? And let's take the horse instance. Like, if you are a horse and some random ass creature walks up to you and starts putting a bunch of heavy shit on you and then gets on you, do you really think you're gonna like that? Oh, sure, hop right on, I'll haul you around all over the place, no big deal. No, okay? You have to, it's a trusting, understanding relationship. It's like a parent with their kid. You have to take them through the steps, you have to be willing to commit to them and commit to their success and allow them to grow and learn. You can't just expect an animal to understand you, even however many times. Like, I know people who are like, oh, well, I've constantly been trying to get my dog not to pee on the floor, but he does it anyway. Clearly you're doing something wrong. Okay? And I mean, yes, it does have to do with the animal themselves, because if they grew up in a bad position, they're not going to like anything. They're not going to want to commit to change. So, on the real, people, like, if you want to save the life of animals and the minds of these animals, like, you have to be willing to bring them up in the correct way. Because just like children, animals can become something bad. Okay, that is why there are mean dogs and stuff. There's why people get bit by dogs. It's because the dogs are not being brought up in the correct manner to where they know that that kind of stuff is not acceptable. You have to have the time and the commitment, people. I cannot stress that enough. The commitment to your pet. Because there's no reason that anybody should be abusing pets or that pets should be left alone and afraid, because they don't know what's going on with us or what's going on with us here. Like, you can't just expect an animal to know what's going on the second you drop it off on the sidewalk and leave it there. If they know you and they think that you're going to come back for them, they will sit there and they'll wait. And it's awful. It's really awful, because it's like dropping a 2-year-old off on the sidewalk. They're not going to know where to go or what to do or who to talk to or what to say or anything. There's no reason that animal abuse should even be a thing. No excuse at all whatsoever. Because if you cannot handle the pet, don't get it in the first place. If you know that you don't have the proper resources and the time and the willingness to train this pet, then you don't deserve to have it. Like, flat out, no excuses at all.